My husband came home with his girlfriend and 2 suitcases. He said, "She's staying. You can leave if you don't like it." I looked at her, then at him. Then I grabbed one of her suitcases and carried it to the guest room myself. Her name was Marissa, 29 years old. I was 41. She had long hair and a flat stomach and a way of looking at me like I was already gone. My husband met her at the gym 2 years ago. 2 years he'd been lying to my face. 2 years of late nights and work trips and excuses I believed because I trusted him, because I loved him, because I was stupid. He didn't even have the decency to confess. He just showed up with her. 2 suitcases. No warning. Said she was moving in and I could deal with it or leave. Leave with what? The house was his. The money was his. I stopped working when our first was born. His idea. He wanted me home with the kids. Wanted me dependent. I see that now. Back then, I thought it was love. Now I know it was a leash. So when he told me I could leave, I didn't argue. Didn't scream. Didn't cry. I picked up her suitcase and carried it to the guest room like a good little wife. She smiled at me. He smiled at her. Neither of them saw what I was doing. I wasn't surrendering. I was surviving. And I wasn't going to survive forever. I was going to win. Living with her was a masterclass in humiliation. She took my seat at the dinner table. My side of the couch. My husband's attention. Everything I had, she wanted. And he gave it to her like I was already dead. The first month I told myself to stay calm. Stay invisible. Don't give them a reason to push me out faster. The second month I stopped eating dinner with him. Couldn't stomach watching her feed him from her fork. Couldn't stomach the way he looked at her like she invented sunlight. My kids started noticing. My daughter asked me why I cried in the shower. I didn't know she could hear. Month 3, Marissa got comfortable. Started telling me how to run my own house. Said the kids needed a better bedtime routine. Said I should dress nicer. Said maybe if I'd tried harder, my husband wouldn't have needed her. I smiled through all of it. Bit my tongue until it bled. Month 4, I started listening. Really listening. Marissa talked on the phone constantly. Her sister. Her friends. Some guy named Paul she giggled with when my husband wasn't home. Month 5, I heard her say my husband's name and the word account in the same sentence. Then I heard a number. A big one. Then I heard her laugh and say, "He has no idea." I didn't move, didn't breathe, just listened. That's when I realized I wasn't the only one being played. My husband thought he had a girlfriend. He actually had a thief, and I had just found my way out. I didn't rush. Rushing is how you lose. I spent 3 months building my case, listened to every phone call I could, wrote down every number she mentioned, found the account she was funneling money into. $83,000 over 8 months. All going to Paul. All taken from my husband's business without him knowing. I also found his plan. Divorce papers hidden in his office. A prenup amendment he wanted me to sign. A new will that left everything to Marissa. He was going to leave me with nothing. Marry her within a year. He thought I was too stupid to notice. He thought I was too broken to fight. I met with a lawyer in secret. Paid her with cash I'd been hiding for months. Small amounts from grocery runs. Birthday money from my sister. Every dollar I could scrape together without him noticing. The lawyer looked at my evidence and said 5 words. He doesn't stand a chance. I filed on a Thursday morning. Had him served at work. Had Marissa served at the house while I was conveniently out with the kids. When I came home, she was crying in the living room. My husband was screaming into his phone. They both stopped when they saw me. I set my purse down. Looked at Marissa. "You should probably call Paul. You're going to need somewhere to stay." Then I looked at my husband. "The locksmith comes tomorrow. I'd start packing tonight." He opened his mouth to argue. I held up my phone, showed him a photo of his hidden divorce papers, then a photo of Marissa's bank transfers, then a recording of her laughing about how clueless he was. He closed his mouth. I walked past both of them, went to my bedroom, our bedroom, my bedroom again, closed the door, and smiled for the first time in 9 months. I got the house, the kids, everything that mattered. He got a fraud investigation, a girlfriend who ran back to Paul, and a 1-bedroom apartment across town. I carried her suitcases into my guest room the night she moved in. 11 months later, I carried them back out to the curb. Some things come full circle. Some women do too.